I have my coffee. Let's head into my craft room. This is S Creations Crafts and my name is Sue and welcome. So today I'm going to use this paper pack from Sarah Davies' signature collection, Enchanted Forest. I don't use paper packs very often. I just don't use paper packs that have designs on them. So today I thought I would try it, see what we can come up with. It's either going to be a yay or a nay. I don't know, but I like this one for when I'm going to be using with a birdhouse. Leave in the comment section, are you a paper pack user or a paper pack collector? We're going to go ahead and try this. And I'm going to cut it down to a A2 size card. So let's go for it. Since it's going to be, the card's going to be that way, 5.5 card base, but I think I want to have a little, probably put a little trim. So I'll make it 5.25. So that means, so I went down 1/4 inch, so 4.25, I need to go down to 4. Wait, okay, so this is 6, so I'm going to cut down 2 inches. So I'm going to do 1 inch from each side. Yeah, let's try that. Still leave some of the branches. I think you can still see the pattern. Save these because why not? What I have is this birdhouse that's from, it's called Birds and Blossoms from Gina K. And it's got a little, so I think I'm going to just put it right in the middle of the, and I'm hoping that I will be able to color, even though it's pattern paper, it's light enough. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to use my markers on there to kind of color in the flowers and the house. Put this now. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Don't listen to me. I'm just talking. I think I'll just put that right there. And I will do this in Memento. I always say Momento, but it's actually Memento ink. So sorry, I've been saying it wrong all this time. It's Memento. And that's what I use for my, when I'm going to be using my alcohol markers. I could have done this in brown because it's a birdhouse. It wouldn't be black. You know what? I'm going to wipe that off and switch that to brown. Same product, Memento, but I want to use it in brown, rich cocoa. There, that way when I color, it's not so much of a difference. I'm going to do it one more time. There. I have this stamp set from Sarah Davies also with some fairies. I'll put the one where she's thinking. Where is that one now? You like my pink shirt? Oh, why I put it across the whole thing, I don't know, but sorry about that. I think if I put that down here in the black, then I have enough room to put a little saying right there. And we'll do her in the black. I'm going to raise it up to here so I can get on the bottom there. I anticipate that this is going to take a while to get this black all on the purple. So it's going to probably take a few back and forth to color it in. This is a silhouette stamp. I've used it a few times, but I don't know if it's enough to make it a solid black. No, see, it's got little bubbles. So I want to keep. I guess I could have done this in a different black since I'm not going to be using the marker on this image, but it's starting to fill in. You just want to keep going along until you get that all filled in. Close enough. I'm going to do it one more time because I'm seeing this little image on her. Maybe there's some dirt. I may have a bubble in the stamp, and that's what's causing. Sometimes if you have just the slightest dirt or the slightest bubble, yeah, it looks like there may be a bubble where it's not exactly, the stamp is not perfect. And that happens. This is all. I may just go in with the black marker and just fill it in. But you can, I don't know if you could see, but there's a little bit there that I can see. Probably nobody's going to notice when it's all said and done. But sometimes your stamps are not perfect and they may have that little bit of bubble in there. Just move on. It is what it is. So let me gather my pens and we'll get to the coloring on the birdhouse. I wanted to sample my pens on here to get my colors, and I sampled on here. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I can fix it. I guess I could put the dark over the light and just start from scratch. Oh my heart sank as I'm just sitting here just thinking what I could do. Oh my God. But the E34 is a great color. Well, maybe I'll just use the E34 for here. And this was the Spectrum Noir EB3. So I guess I'll just continue with that to color it in. So when you want to sample the colors before you use it, make sure you pull the right piece of paper. Oh my. All right. Take a deep breath. Take a sip of water, cup of coffee. We will make this work. Okay, I'm back. I took a little breath, just kind of envisioned what I can do. I kind of grabbed some Copics, Spectrum Noir, hoo-hoos, just anything at this point to see what I can do since I did the dark. So that means I'm going to go ahead and do the dark back on the other side. Unfortunately, when I did this, I lost some of the lines that were on there. Let me see if I can go to the image. So let's just see if I can. If not, I'll have to, oh, not exactly perfect. Let's just try this one. Not very good at flicking. And it may be that the flicking they call it flicking. And I think because I'm not using a brush nib, I'm only using a, whatever this is, blunt nib, it doesn't allow you to flick like a brush nib would. So see, you can see a little bit of the dark now coming through. So let me try this. Well, it covers up the mistake. Let's do the dark like that. Well, at least for the roof on the pink purple, the color came out, it colors really good. So now I'm going to take the EB3 and just kind of do the lines going down. But I want a light. So I'm going to use the EB34 from Copic. I want a light birdhouse. I'm going to use the EB39 from Copic to do the, oops, the perch. So what I'm seeing is even though you can mess up, everything is fixable. Just have to look at it differently. So again, this is the EBE34. Since I did this in the brown Memento, I'm going to go ahead and change up and not do the, like up here I did the lines, but I don't think it's necessary because it shows through. So I'm just going to leave that and not put the dark down here. Kind of even that out a little bit so you don't see the line so much. And for the flower, since it's a purple theme, so I have a what they call a light prawn in the Ohuhus. I'm going to pick the G09, which is a darker green. So coloring on the pattern paper, it's pretty simple if you don't make the mistake of testing your colors on the pattern. But it definitely came through. I mean, the colors are definitely still vivid, so that's a win. So it's okay to change your mind and add colors and play. And so I just thought I needed a little bit of the cocoa brown, and I wanted to use a little bit of that flicking motion to kind of give the wood grain. It's just a little too blotchy here because the purple from the background is coming through. So I'm trying to visually take your eye away from it and add other dimension to it to kind of take away from that blotchiness. So I picked up this color to kind of visually take away from that. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I decided that I'm going to go ahead and do the embossing of the sentiment down here. And I have some Sarah Davies Hot Pink. Let me see, maybe it's not called Hot Pink. What's it called? It is Pink Fizz. And I'm going to go ahead and emboss a thinking of you, and then I have a bird for there. So let's go ahead and emboss right here in this corner. I'm going to use Versamark. I'll just put it right in the middle. I've already warmed up my embossing tool, so hopefully that's going to work fine. If you have some extra embossing powder on there that you want to brush off, go ahead and use a Swifter and just rub it across the card. I'll take off that extra powder. I don't use, I use a lot of Gina K's cardstock, and if I can reference hers, I have the names for all of them, but I have been doing this for many years, and I just have paper galore, so I'm not sure where this pink paper came from. It could be her Innocent Pink, I don't know, or it could be, I have received cardstock from so many different places, so it's just, I can't reference who this is from. So I've got that, and then I took the Anna Griffin and I cut it out on pink and blue. So I think I'm going to use that like a little shadow and put that. I'm not sure exactly where yet. And then with my Cricut, I was able to find a print and cut of a bird, and I just sized it down to fit my card. I think it's like 1.5, and I'll just pop him up there. I have to kind of fix the tail. So that's how I will finish the card. I was going to put this butterfly on here, but as I'm putting it around there, it actually seems too big. I think I'm going to leave it off. We've got all this other stuff. I don't think it needs it. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope you like and share and subscribe to my channel so you can see my content each week as I add more cards to my collection. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.